Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my new peeps. I'm Arlene. I am a wardrobe fashion stylist, and on my channel, I share lots and lots of style inspirations, outfit inspirations, how to wear, where to buy, anything related to wardrobe goodness. Okay, today's video is a mix of creativity, design, and cozy. In the vlog, I'm sharing something a little personal. I started the artist way again, so I had to pick up a new journal, and I'm really leaning into this creative reset for 2026. And I'm also taking you along to some seriously inspiring places. One is the largest mid-century modern furniture warehouses here in Chicago, which is a dream if you love design. And I'm also taking you along to this beautiful furniture cafe concept shop that honestly, man, it just made me forget I was in Chicago in the middle of winter. Honestly, wait till you see it. You feel like you're in Greece or somewhere warm and dreamy. And in the styling session, it is all about the cozy, because I think that is the only way that you're going to be able to make it through a winter in Chicago. Okay? All right, let's get into it. Little fun fact about me, I'm a meditator. I started when my son was born 27 years ago because I really wanted to be the kind of parent I didn't see growing up. You know, break some generational stuff. And along with that, I've always loved journaling. I honestly think it's one of the best manifesting tools out there. This one came out of one of the best swag bags ever from a Gucci event. And for 27 days straight, I journaled about my future life partner, my soulmate, and lo and behold, 2 weeks after I finished my 27 days, 2 weeks later, we met exactly how I journaled, and we are still going strong 9 years later. Since it's a fresh new year and we're heading into the year of the fire horse, it felt like the right time to get back into a real journaling practice. I'm about a year and a half into YouTube, and honestly, the insecurities and creative ruts are real, so I decided to reach for the artist's way again. Wow, it's so crazy reading my notes from my young self. The first time I did this was back in the 90s. If you don't know it, The Artist's Way is the classic creativity book by Julia Cameron. It's not about being better at art, it's about like clearing all the noise, the fear, the perfectionism, the self-doubt, like all that stuff through a 12-week process. It's been around forever, and there's a reason people still swear by it. Writers, musicians, filmmakers. There's like even this award-winning musician, rapper, I can't remember her name, but she attributes her award-winning album to her artist way practice. At the heart of it all are two things. One is the morning pages, just writing, no editing, no judging. It's just a flow of consciousness onto your journal. And sometimes it's crazy what I end up writing. I mean, it's like I answer my own questions. And then two, there's the artist dates. It's not like the self-care, like massage, bubble bath way. It's about feeding your curiosity. For me, a bookstore, museum, thrift shop, like anywhere that gives you a little spark. And there's no phone, no productivity pressure, no turning it into content. It's just you paying attention to the present, to the now. Hello everyone, welcome to the styling sesh of the video. It is winter out there in Chicago and it is cold. I was getting a little nervous there for a minute because we were like in the 30s and in the 40s sometimes in the beginning of the month, but we're back to normal. We're back into the single digits and even in the negatives with wind chill. So I'm here to help y'all out with this winter weather. I'm here to say that nothing beats winter like a good cozy outfit, like your sweats, your loungewear, track jackets, sweatpants, all of that cozy goodness. I I was with a friend last week and she mentioned that she doesn't own any sweatpants or loungewear. And I was like, wait, what? Because that is a whole category in my wardrobe. But I totally get it. You know, I mean, if it's not your vibe, it's not your vibe. Like, I can't picture Tim Gunn in a pair of sweatpants. You know what I'm saying? But for me, it is completely my vibe. So I don't think there's anything out there that can beat this winter weather like a good cozy outfit. So I'm going to style up some cozies for you. It doesn't, it doesn't mean like or loungewear or sweats. It doesn't always mean like it's sloppy. So I'm going to show you some of that and also share my favorite type of layering, which is outerwear. I love layering up the outerwear. It's fun. I love all the textures. We're going to have fun with our outerwear this winter. And then what else? Oh, and then I'm going to be sharing like all my cozy accessories. Let's get into it. All right, y'all, we are going to start with the very first layer of cozy, which is your base layers. These are my best friends in the winter. These are what really keep me warm. And I first discovered these when I started skiing in my 20s. You know what I love about it is this hole right here that you put your thumb through so it'll keep your sleeve in place and also cover your hands, keep you nice and warm. And they are very fitted. And here is the matching little bottoms. So you don't need specific like base layers. So I'll wear my yoga pants as another base layer when I'm skiing. See these guys? And I also have all of these like really fitted turtlenecks or crew necks that I also wear as base layers. And I love these because see all the different patterns? You can really have fun with these patterns like or you can just wear them as is. I mean, you just need that one little layer on and it'll keep you nice and warm. My second all-time favorite thing in the winter are the coziest socks. These things are the best. And my all-time fave are the alpaca wool socks. They're so incredibly so soft and they're not like crazy expensive either. I want to say they're like $20, which if y'all know socks, they're so much more expensive than 20 bucks. I mean, you can go to Whole Foods and buy a pair of socks and they will easily run over $20. So cozy item number two that you cannot skip and you will be so happy that you have them are some really good cozy socks. I prefer alpaca is number one. Number two, cashmere. Number three, a good old pair of cotton rag socks. Base layers, socks, okay? Next, you gotta check these out.
I love all these more cozies. These are all of my scarves. I love big ones like this. And this one was an awesome little deal, but this is so great because then I could just wrap it around. I could wear my baseball cap, which I love wearing my baseball cap, and it's sometimes way too cold wearing a baseball cap in the winter. But if you've got a nice big scarf like this, it covers your head plus your neck. So then you can wear your baseball cap. Or if you don't even have a hat, like these big scarves, they come in super handy. My beanies, because yes, you need a good beanie. My favorite is this brand called Verloop. What I love about them is that they're so stretchy and soft. They don't squeeze your head or give you a crazy like hair day. That's what I love. And they always have such fun color combos. This awesome little brand is also so well priced. I want to say this was $25, $28, less than $30 for an awesome little beanie with a lot of style. Or last but not least, all your gloves. I always see all of these except for these mittens. I also have down mittens, down gloves, but these are what's in the rotation right now, are all of these. I really dig them when they are nice and long, because if I'm wearing a button up with an open sleeve, then this is like golden. These are also by Verloop, and this is, I love a good fingerless glove. And again, I love the length of this fingerless glove because I can keep these on and I can still be on my phone, I could be writing, I can be on my laptop. I'm all about a good fingerless glove. And again, Verloop is such an awesome brand. I mean, check out this color combo. So that is the quick lowdown on the very needed little base layers and all the cozy accessories to help battle that cold and crazy wind chill. So now let's get into the fits.
Okay, so we're gonna start with these blue sweatpants that I have by Polo. Super comfy. They definitely look like sweatpants, right? But I'm gonna style them up so they feel a little more intentional and has that more dressed vibe to it, okay? All right, cool, let's go. Here's a little styling trick that I picked up from Ralph Lauren. I'm going to add a belt. I know, a belt to sweatpants, yeah, definitely. And it just gives that more dressed energy to these sweatpants, right? So I'm gonna I've placed it like just a little bit below the waistband. Okay, and then I'm gonna just pull it right through. There you have it. Then it's like, what do you do with these guys? So you take the string, and I'm just gonna do the one looped tie. So you're going to tie it just like you would any old tie, right? But you're just gonna pull one all the way through so there's only one loop, and leave it as is like that. You could even tuck this one in through there. So I'm gonna grab one of my Tweety blazers. This one's from the early 90s. I just like the beige with this bright blue color. I'm going to shush up my sleeves.
Here's the full fit. The sweatpants are tucked into a pair of rag socks and some red booties. For a coat, I picked my long camel cashmere coat and this super cute little hoodie by Damson Matter. Next up with the sweatpants, a simple base layer. I layered my outerwear. It's a black denim jacket with a black puffer, added some boots and a black wool newsboy. I picked this scarf to go back to the sweatpant, and I also love the pattern mixing with the base layer. Next up is my track jacket, worn here with two different dresses, same accessories, baseball cap and boot. I would have swapped out the tight though for a base layer legging. You want to wear that lounge set to work? Just pair it back to a nice shirt or a blouse. Here is a zip-up hoodie with matching cropped lounge pants. I have it back to a cotton shirt that has a self tie at the neck, worn with over the knee socks and some loafers. I also added a belt to give that shirt a little bit of shape. Here is a black hoodie worn layered over a blouse, also with a self tie, and I grabbed this liner out of one of my barn jackets, and I'm using it as outerwear. I mean, honestly, I would wear it as a jacket, as a blazer over this look as well. Then I grabbed my puffer vest, layered that right on over. I love the puffer right over the quilted liner. I love all the textures that are going on. Here's the full fit, back to a pair of black crop flared neoprene pants, socks, and burgundy loafers. I think the puffer vest is one of the most versatile pieces of outerwear. Here it is worn over my trench coat. I love it over different blazers as well, and I often wear it under different coats and jackets too. Next and final fit, y'all. I'm taking that base layer and wearing it as a shirt again. Easy enough to do because it has such a great pattern. And then I took my wool wrap jacket as my blazer. I'm grabbing my oversized leather jacket as my coat. My pant is a wool wide leg trouser with leg warmers underneath because cozy. Since I grabbed my baseball cap, I am also going to grab my big oversized scarf. And you could also do this with a beanie, but I always need to cover my neck to be warm. I love how extra this scarf is. That's it for this week's video, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. If you dig this type of content, please like, subscribe for more Style Over 50 fashion, and please comment if you have any questions or if you want to see anything styled up. I'd be happy to. Or if you just want to say, hey, I love that. All right, cool. See you next time.